it's kind of nice to be able to give back a little bit, and it's nice to give people an opportunity to, you know, win a free piece of art, or come onto the show and express themselves. Because here's another thing, like we were talking a minute ago about like a legacy, basically. And the one thing that I got out of that first podcast. Okay, well, shit, you don't want that. I'm like, get your pants.
We done got canceled about 50 times already.
Yeah. If we were going to get canceled, it would have happened already. I got a big mouth.
I'll get everybody canceled.
Let's do it. I'm working on a good canceling.
I've been trying to cancel myself for years, man.
Yeah, but you keep drawing people to you instead.
They're fucking weird, bro. I don't understand why anybody wants to see any of this. It's fucking weird. I don't know. I don't get it, but hey, people like it.
Well, you know, that's why I wanted to have you on, and I asked Tristan if you would, but like, it's like, people they want content, and people love tattoos and they love stories. And, you know, and from the one I saw the first one you did is, it's a really heartwarming story. It's a touching story. And something I told Tristan is you listen. You know, this is something I picked up from you when I first met you. Like, you listen and you pay attention to people. So like,
I try.
Yeah. And you absorb what people are saying. And I picked up that from you, and you're a good dude. And man, I'm just so excited that the two of you guys are working together.
Yo, he's killing it.
I told you, he's the best video editor I've ever met. You know, and out of even, I mean, leaps and bounds better than me. He does all the editing for our podcast, for this podcast, you know, so I owe him a debt of gratitude. I probably owe him a little money.
I'm sorry. Since he said podcast, you guys say podcast, cast.
Yeah, welcome to the Oddly Enough podcast.
I appreciate y'all kind words, man. Y'all got me. Listen, y'all got me in a different bag for sure.
I'm working on a little hummingbird.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome.
That's what's up.
Yeah. This is. You want to say hi? Hi.
Hi.
Hola, ¿cómo está? How do I get both
my
of you
canvas? I have my canvas talks.
So business been good?
Oh man, yeah, I'm killing it.
Where are you exactly?
I'm in Lacey, Washington. So it's up near I guess Olympia would be the biggest, like it's the capital. So you know, I'm up at near Olympia, Washington.
Okay.
I tell you, I'm fucking killing it, man. It don't matter where I tattoo. I just, you know, I ball out. But the people up here are dope. They are. They keep me booked. I'm just going to keep tattooing, but I'll talk as we're doing it. So, you know,
absolutely, bro.
The way and whatnot.
So can you tell us a little bit about the podcast and everything? Before you do that, this is Uzi. I don't know if you go by anything else, but you know, Uzi is, from what I know, is a dope ass tattoo artist. I don't know what else he does because you know, we just kind of dove right into like just creating with each other. So this is kind of the time where I get to kind of learn about you as well. So you know, just kind of give us an idea, give us a rundown of like the podcast yourself, all of that stuff. Yeah, I heard that. You know, you told me a little bit about that too. You know.
Yeah. You know, I guess what I am is, I like to tell people first and foremost, I'm not a tattoo artist who does business. I'm a businessman who knows how to tattoo. Yeah. I've been at this since the 90s. You know, I started off rough, just like most people did. You know, I was raised up in Philly. My mama dipped out when I was young, and you know, just did my thing. I got into art when I was real young. I got an apprenticeship, got into tattooing at 17. Been history ever since with that. And I've, you know, clubbed up with some motorcycle clubs and did my thing. And I don't know, when it comes right down to it, the art's always got me back, no matter what I was doing in my life. You know, I spent a lot of time being a stupid drunk, you know, just being an alcoholic. and got clean. And somehow, in my mid-40s, I ended up getting married and having I have a 2.5-year-old son at my age.
Wow. Congratulations on that,
And
by the way.
Definitely.
thank you. I think it all. I think that you can call it what you want, the universe, God, whatever. I'm pretty Christian, so I believe in Jesus. And I think that there's a plan out there for everyone, and somehow mine was to, get married and start a family late, and keep doing what I'm doing. But I don't think I'm really that different than anybody else. It's just I've noticed a lot of people don't follow through with shit,
Mm-hmm. Ain't that the
and
truth?
that's kind of what. Yeah, I think that's what separates a lot of people is just a lot of them don't follow through.
Yeah, we say that a lot. Tristan and I have both had that experience. I think you know a little bit about my experience with that, but
Oh yeah, I remember that with him. But are we allowed to say his name?
I try not to.
You just gonna call
I
him
just
homeboy.
I just say my ex-business partner.
He who shall not be named.
Yeah, I'm not trying to invoke that, but
Right,
yeah,
right.
no. So we for sure deal with that, and I think a lot of people do, man. But how has being a dad, has it calmed you down a little bit, or how's that changed your life?
Oh, 100%. 100%. I retired out of the club
Really?
because of that. Yeah. I retired out of the club about 9 months ago. You know what it was, man? It was weird. Like I've never, I don't really, and I'm not saying this to sound like some kind of whatever, but like I don't really get scared. Like things don't really spook me like that. And all of a sudden, when I had a kid, I started getting scared about being on a bike.
Mm.
And I got a million plus miles under my belt on bikes. And all of a sudden it was just like I started thinking different. I was like, oh man, I started getting scared, started wondering about like everybody driving around me. I'm gonna put my notifications off. Give me a second, guys.
Take your time.
That's when
We
I
can
got
cut
a
that.
bunch of
We can cut that part out.
We are live. No, we
yeah.
live, y'all. Listen, this is different. How many of y'all get a podcast where we interviewing somebody actually doing a live tattoo?
Yeah,
Come
Yeah,
on
yeah.
now.
we're doing the
I'm at work.
reverse. Yeah, we're doing the reverse to you what you're doing on your podcast.
Yeah, there we go. I'm getting my
Facts.
therapy.
Facts.
But you know what though? Seriously, like going back to that though, like I got scared. I got scared and I didn't know what the fuck that was like. So I started talking to a couple of my brothers and who got kids. And they told me, they were like, yeah, no shit. They were like, you remember when you used to fucking bug us all the time to go riding and we'd tell you when it went? I'm like, yeah. They're like, that's why. And I'm like, oh, dude, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Because like I used to get on their ass, like, come on, man, get on your fucking bike. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And they had young kids and they didn't want to. And I didn't understand that.
Yeah.
And so I started understanding that. And yeah, I retired out of the club.
So do you ride anymore or?
No, I sold the bikes and all.
Word.
What?
Right. I know. Well, here's the thing. If I would have kept them, I'd be on them.
Yeah.
If I would have had access to them, I would have been like, yeah, maybe it's a good day. I'll ride, blah, blah. But, truth be told, I got scared to be on a bike. And it's not, I don't think because of me, it's because of every other idiot out there.
Yeah.
Facts. Yeah.
Yeah. So being a dad has calmed me down tremendously, like tremendously. Man, I'm in bed by like 11. I'm making breakfast in the morning. I'm whistling fucking Miss Rachel tunes and shit while I'm cutting up bananas.
Hey, well, it looks like you
Yeah,
got a pretty good,
it's different.
looks like you got a pretty good spread out there too. So
The place is dope. I like my house. I like it. It's nice. It's quiet.
yeah, got a nice.
How long
piece
have
of-
you been out that way?
Going on 2 years now.
Okay.
Yeah, about almost 2 years.
Yeah, I was shocked because you had just opened your third shop. Well, it seems like to me it's probably much longer for you, but it seemed like to me I was like, this dude just opened 3 shops in Jacksonville, and then out of nowhere You just
Yeah, quick too.
yeah, you just packed up and hauled ass.
Yeah, well, not to get into it too much, but we're going through some things, me and my wife, and it was the best move to come out to the West Coast.
Mm.
My wife's from out in Colorado,
Okay.
and so she wanted to come back this way, and I built those shops up pretty solid, and I was kind of bummed out. I found out one of them got bulldozed down.
Yeah, I did.
Where was that?
Yeah, I heard Wawa bought that one.
Yeah, the one that
That was in
the one that I
Middleburg.
yeah, the one that I started with my ex-business partner.
Yeah, the original one.
Yeah, Uzi took it over, and that whole section, they from that building all the way up to the front building in on that corner, it all got bulldozed, and Wawa bought it. They're going to put but they are going to put a new strip mall, from what I understand. And as long as the Mexican restaurant goes back in there, I don't care because I love that place.
Yeah. And I don't miss Florida.
No,
I really don't.
I get that.
No, I'll tell you, the weather out here, it's so much better.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan of having some seasons.
I bet. What?
And Florida just got hot and wet.
Oh yeah, it's hot right now and wet. And my only mode of transportation is my motorcycle right now. So it's like my truck is broke down sitting in my driveway, and I'm only riding the bike. So there's been many a days when I'm soaked. Not fun.
Oh, trust me, I feel you. My
Yeah,
only
it's
transportation is
tough.
my feet.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, no,
When
it
I was living
sucks
up
to
north,
be.
it was way better. But down here, man, it's muggy shit. Oh my lord.
No.
I can't do it. I can't do it, man. I was just telling my client a minute ago, I was like, everything in Florida tries to kill you. The fucking bugs, the wildlife, the weather, the fucking drivers, everything.
The Northerners.
Facts, right? Here I go.
Yeah, exactly. So like I'm good,
Yeah.
Out here is definitely a lot more laid back.
Yeah, it seems
Gotcha.
that way. I was going to ask you, what made you pull the trigger on starting your podcast right at this time?
I really don't know. I was driving and this was just like a couple weeks ago. I was driving and I thought to myself, I listened to podcasts on the way into work, and I was like, man, what would be cool? Ink therapy, because people tell me some weird shit sitting in this chair. Like the shit that comes out of their mouth is pretty crazy. So I don't know, I just got to thinking about it, and I was like, well, why shouldn't I do it? And I heard like a little voice in my head being like, run it. So I don't know. And anytime I do something, I go full in.
I
Yeah.
told you, Tristan. I told you that's what.
And I'm the same way. That's why once you told me the idea, I was like, I'm gonna hit him up on different days, all of that, just making sure he got the mics, all of that. Cause I'm like, the idea he got is fucking dope. And the whole time I'm like, I don't know what the footage is gonna look like, but whatever idea he has,
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to work with whatever he gave me.
and
And
I still don't know what the hell I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I'll ever know what I'm doing.
bro, neither do I.
Brother, I've been doing
Listen,
this for
neither do I.
over 6 years now, and I still don't have any idea what I'm doing.
Right. It's every day
Right.
is new. Just learn something new every time you do it. That's all.
True.
This shit is
I
what
know I
make
like
it
to talk
fun.
to my
That's all.
clients, and I like to tattoo. So I
Exactly.
figured, mix them up.
Might as well film it.
Right. Yeah. And it's funny because it's something that like all of us tattoo artists always said that like over the years, like, oh man, it'd be funny just to like, maybe not even funny, but like, hearing some of these stories, like if we were able to like, have those on a podcast, on a post, and nobody went through with it.
Yeah.
So I got to thinking the same thing, and I was just like, I'm going to run it. I'm going to go through with it and see what happens. And I'll tell you, like, it's a very short time. Obviously, it's only one episode out, but it's been a very positive, overwhelming experience so far. You know, I woke up with like 80 messages today of people just being like, that was dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like I'm looking forward to the next one, you know?
that's awesome.
It is, it is. And honestly, if somebody can just, you know, not all of them are going to be sad. You know what I mean? Like Zach's, you know, story got me when he sent in his video submission. That was just, you know, that was crazy. That's not cool. And that one got me, but they're not all going to be sad. The next episode, I have an actual licensed therapist coming on,
That's funny.
so I'm going to be doing ink therapy on.
No, it's gonna be
How the tables have turned.
right. We got to think of that
I
title
know,
ASAP.
I know. I don't know what to call that one yet. But she, you know, she's a licensed therapist. She, 20 years in the army. I think it's army, so in one of the militaries. Couple deployments, and then found out on one of her deployments that she had a brain tumor they had to take out.
What?
Right. So, yeah. So that's, you know, there's a lot to unpack there.
Yeah,
Sounds like it. I'll be looking forward to that
Yeah.
one. I will tell you though, when you do your random drawing for your top followers on Facebook, and if you see my name pop up, don't just pick somebody else, because obviously I'm not going to be able to get a tattoo. I got a notification the other day saying I was one of your top fans. I was like, all right, fuck it, let it roll.
Can you give us one of your craziest tattoo stories? I seen you posted a video earlier. Somebody passed it out. What's a crazy tattoo story that you could tell?
Oh Lord, I don't even know. I had this one guy. I remember kind of early on in my career. He I was tattooing his back. And I tell everybody the same thing, like, you know, don't stand up if you get dizzy and whatnot. And this guy didn't listen, big son of a bitch too. And he didn't listen, and he stood up and he vomited and followed his vomit right to the ground, face first, landed right in it, and knocked him unconscious. Like that was, and all of a sudden, you know, I'm new doing it. I'm like maybe 20, and I'm like, oh shit, I killed him. You know, like, I'm like, dude's dead. But I don't even know what's considered a weird tattoo story, because there's so many weird ones out there. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I tattoo some weird shit on some weird people, and I don't know what's considered weird anymore. Like, I just been at it.
That's
But
a good summation of it, for real. To say you
yeah,
don't even know what's weird anymore.
no, I don't have no idea, because I'll tell you, like you guys, if you guys like hung out in the shop for a week, every day that goes by, you'd be like, that's the weirdest shit I've seen.
Right.
And then the next day, you'd be like, that's the weirdest shit I've seen. And like, it would just get, I mean, it's not a clients. I mean, oh, you get tweakers walking up in here. You get fucking like, it's crazy, man. I worked at a shop one time in Philly that they tore up the basement. I think it was the feds came in there, tore up the basement, and came out with a body bag out of the basement.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a little weird.
Yeah,
very weird. I wonder if that was an actual body in there, or was it like?
Oh yeah, there was. Like, I don't want to go into it too much, because I was working for a club way back before I was ever, you know, in anything like that.
Yeah.
And I guess there was a dispute that didn't end so well. I think it was like 10 years prior. So, you know, we weren't like, you know, getting looked at or anything. I was probably like 18. So I was like, you know, 8 years old or some shit. But like, there was apparently a dispute that didn't go so well, and somebody found themselves buried in a basement. Yeah, and then they came in there. I guess they got a tip, but that was weird. You know, that was a weird one.
That's extremely weird.
Yeah.
And you were still new.
Almost stopped. Oh yeah, I almost stopped after that.
Really?
Yeah. I came real close to just quitting tattooing after that.
See, that's the shit.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's the shit that, like, when you were here and you were like, oh man, you ought to come out, man. You ought to come out and be a hang around, and then, you know, maybe join the club. I was like, I don't know. Those are the things I used to worry about when you would say shit like that.
Yeah. I mean, you know, a lot of that's calmed down. You know what I mean? It ain't like it was back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, I gotta admit, you know, in my times in the club, you know, I never felt unsafe or nothing like that. You know, like
Right.
it is what it is.
Right.
And I never felt like anything was going to go down or nothing like that. And if it did, fuck it. I'll, you know what I mean? Where am I going to go? I'm gonna, you know, I'll stand my ground. But it is what it is. But like, you know, I had to separate myself from all that, um, because I just felt like I had a different calling, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and my calling isn't that anymore.
Right.
You know, I want to. I got a lot of, you know, I got a lot of ideas, and all my ideas kind of revolve around the same thing, and that's my faith. You know, so like I don't want to do anything that's gonna jeopardize that. You know.
That's smart.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I mean, I don't know how smart I am. Never really been accused of that.
Well, I mean, you got to be doing something right.
Definitely.
Well, I figure when it comes right down to it in life, you got to have a few things. You got to have balls, ambition, and drive, and you got to have all those equally. Because you can have ambition to want to do something, and the balls to do it, but no drive. You're not waking up in the morning. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you could have you know, the ambition, you know, the ideas and the drive to go make it happen, but you're scared to do it. You know, so you need to have all three of those things.
I'm going to put that on a t-shirt.
I was just about to say, get you some merch. Get you some merch.
I was thinking about getting some merch going.
I'm telling you, get you some merch, man. Oh man.
I
No, that was
was
a good
thinking
one
of
right
it,
there.
you know. But I
Yeah.
mean, honestly, I think too many people suffer from that. They suffer. They're scared of failure.
Yeah. That's what life is about. Life is about getting going up and down. Like if you think that it's supposed to be a bed of roses, then just you're gonna have the worst life ever. Because that's not what it
Oh yeah,
is.
man.
It's to see how
I've failed
resilient
so
you
many
are.
times.
Exactly.
I've failed so many times at things, and all I did was, you know, I remember the first time I opened up a tattoo shop. I failed so hard, probably one of the worst fails in every tattoo shop history, you know. And then you know, and it turned me off for a minute from wanting to have another one, but I ended up, you know, learned from it. You know, I learned what not to do the next time,
Right.
That's
and
usually how it
I just
is.
got, yeah.
But you
Well, it's
took the
how it
step
should
to
be.
learn. And a lot of people don't take that step just to learn. They just like, I don't know. Well, we don't know about anything. We don't know about the next minute. We don't know about the next 5 seconds. We don't know, but we still here. And we should just if you could really just sit down and be like, you know what? I really only have one life. And the way I look at it is, and I hate to be, it's because people say it sound morbid when I say it, but I wake up and I say, I'm one day closer to death, and I need to figure out something before I get there, okay? Because I can't get there,
Oh, that's true.
and I'm leaving here, and my tombstone just says my name, and that's it. No, I want the list. I want, you know what I mean? I want that whole resume on my tombstone. You know, that's just my
You
ego
know,
when I leave here. That's all we got left.
honestly, you're not wrong, bro. Because when it comes right down to it, you know, there's that old saying that you die twice. You die the day that you go, and then you die when the last person speaks your name. And you know, we're all going to be 2, 3 generations from that. Okay,
Yeah,
and it would be cool to have some kind of little something, you know, that goes on longer than that. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what that is, but it would be cool.
it's
Right? Yeah, something
this.
like this would be dope. You know,
It's
something
what you're
that
doing.
outlasts. You know, because I also think about some morbid ass shit too that, you know, makes me sad. Like I'm old, man. I probably won't see my kid's 30th birthday, you
Mm.
know, and that sucks. But it would be cool for him to be able to look back on maybe this, you know,
Right.
and be
Right.
like, my dad was a weird motherfucker and he cursed a lot. Be like, there you
That's
go.
exactly like I talk about that all the time with my podcast that I do. It's a digital record of who I
Yes.
am Because by now there's hours and hours and hours of my stupid ass face and voice on the internet somewhere. So if they can't find something to figure out who I was, when I'm gone, then that's on
They
them.
ain't looking hard enough.
That's right.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Jim definitely got hours upon hours on it. If
I put the 10,000 hours in.
yeah, they could definitely just let it play and just let it play for like 2 years straight. For real. They could definitely
And I'll
do
tell
that.
you, shit like this also scares me because, for a long time in my life, I was real secretive
Private.
me. You know what I mean? Whether it be club shit, fucking, streets of Philly shit, I've done some dirt, and I was, that always kind of, worries you a little bit too. But I mean, honestly, I really don't care. I'll own up to my shit. Don't care. I'm not gonna,
Facts.
I'm not gonna incriminate anybody else, or
Right,
hopefully
right,
statute of limitations are ran up on a whole lot of shit. But
You're right.
in reality, I'm not hiding. I am who I am. I've made some mistakes. I've done some good stuff. I've done some bad stuff. I've done some boring stuff. It just is what it is. It's life.
Yeah.
Everybody has parts of them that make them who they are, and you shouldn't be embarrassed or worried about any of those parts as long as you're trying to move forward and do better.
right.
You
100%.
know, and that, yeah, I mean, so like whatever, dude. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. And setting a good role model for your child, that's number one.
I'm hoping. And you know what? He's such a sweet little boy. He is. Like, I doubt I was ever that sweet. You know what I mean? I think
He
I
said
owe
that.
a lot of that to it. Yeah, seriously, I was probably a bad kid at that age. I was in
I
juvie when
definitely
I was.
was.
Like I literally went to juvie at 8 years old. Like, like my
Yeah, yeah.
son. And you know what? I think I owe a lot of that to his mom. My wife, phenomenal mother, like absolutely phenomenal. Like that kid is just so much attention paid to him,
Mm,
and he's a sweet boy. And I don't want that to stop. He doesn't have to be tough. I mean, he doesn't have to be. What he has to be is smart and a good person. That's it.
absolutely.
That's all the fuck I care about.
Yeah.
I mean, don't be a dumbass and be decent.
Yeah. We always
You know,
want our
you
kids to have better than we had and to be better than we were. And I
Isn't
think
it weird when people disagree with that? They're like, "Oh, kids got it too easy," and it's like, ain't that the fucking point, man?
that is the
You
point.
know what I mean? Like they're supposed to have it easy.
Right. Like you don't want them to go through the same shit that we went through. But on the flip side of
Hell no.
that, the term pressure builds diamonds. I mean, you can't. There's a lot of great people come from adversity. They come from bad shit that happened, or a rough life or whatever. But I'm not saying that there's not an alternative to that. I think that there could be an alternative to that. Like if they have a good life and they are happy as a child and you raise them to not be a dumbass. That's the biggest problem I think in this time, in this day and age. Parents are either helicopter parents or they are just so far removed that they just let their kids become morons. And now they're going to be running our country in a few decades.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
little scary. If there is a country, who the hell knows?
Right.
Right.
Like, I'll tell you, that's something I try. I'm pretty, political, um, in my own life, but when it comes to like my public life, like for everybody else, I stay out of that shit.
Same.
Yeah.
Because in all reality, I don't like none of them.
No.
I think they're all
Right.
liars. I think they're all crooks.
It's called
I
politics
think
for a reason.
right, yeah. And my grandmama used to tell me, any man who spends $1 million to earn 100,000, they're up to no good.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're getting $100,000 paycheck and they're dropping $1 million to get there. Then they don't got your best interest, man.
No.
All it is gang. Okay, it's one gang against
That's
another gang, and we
all it
learned it
is.
from them. Okay, everything we learned was from
Yeah,
this gang. Everybody's gang.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Remember,
gang,
red
gang
and
all
blue.
over. Yeah.
All of that. It's the same thing. Everybody's
I'm over here like 50 Cent. I don't gang bang. I ain't no gang
There ain't
gang.
no gang. I hear that so
Uh,
long.
oh yeah.
That's that
I
joint
don't,
right
nope,
there.
nope.
Oh
I
man.
don't do nothing. You know.
For real,
But you
man.
know, and the reason I'm doing this podcast, the same reason I do my giveaways, I want people to, you know, in this day and age, it doesn't feel like there's a whole lot of good going on, you know.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And I'm blessed
Unfortunately.
with, you know, I do very well tattooing. You know, I do very well. You know, my family, we're good, we're solid, and it's kind of nice to be able to give back a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
And it's nice to give people an opportunity to, you know, win a free piece of art or come onto the show and express themselves. Because here's another thing, like we were talking a minute ago about like a legacy, basically, you know. And the one thing that I got out of that first podcast, the one thing I got out of that morning thing is little Sophia is going to have a legacy now,
Oh
no matter
yeah.
what.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like that's out there for everybody. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like that little girl is going to be, you know, she's, you know, she's going to be forever young, forever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And she'll always have something that her dad or her sister or whoever can go look at now.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
So you
important.
guys
Shout
want
out
to give
to
me a
Zach
second?
too,
I'm
man.
still listening and everything, but I need to walk across the room for a second.
Go for
Yeah.
it.
But
I
yeah,
need to
shout out to
grab.
Zach for even allowing you to even, to allowing you to tell his story on your platform, because that's not easy. It's not easy at all.
No,
And
no,
especially losing a
and I think
child,
this is great.
Yeah, he was absolutely amazing, man. And me just watching it, like, because I had to watch it all the way through. And I'm just like, if you shed a tear in here, motherfucker, boy, you better not
Yo,
shed a
for
tear in here
real.
when you edited this. You got shit to do.
Dude, I don't know if you caught the one part, but I had to wipe my fucking eyes, man.
Yeah.
I
Oh
had to
man.
I was like, fuck, dude, don't do this to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm over here trying to fucking
Like, what did I
do a
do?
podcast and tattoo, and I'm over here getting fucking teary eyed, you know?
So
Yeah.
the reason why for me, because my oldest, I have two children. My oldest is about to be 23. Maybe
Oh
20,
Lord.
maybe 23. Yeah, I got two grandkids and all that. But my oldest, he flatlined in front of me and my mom. He was born with his testes twisted, and he was in a NICU for 3 weeks, and he flatlined in front of me and my mom, and I never forget that. And then I never forget when he had to get his intestines untwisted, and they had the paperwork. And the whole time I'm not crying, I didn't cry, nothing. I'm just solid face. Like if you talk to my kids' mother, their grandmother, anything like that, they tell you I'm solid. Like, and mind you, I'm 17. My son was born when I was 17. And I'm just like straight face everything. And when they showed me that paper and I had to sign off on the paper and it said death on there, I fucking lost it, bro. Like
Yeah.
they looked at me like they were the emotional ones for days, and they looked at me like I was a stone, like I was Medusa or something. You know what I'm saying? Like and I just lost it. So when I heard that, it was just like it kind of took me back to that realm. You know what I mean? And
And
yeah,
everybody
that's
process is different, man.
Yeah.
yeah, man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It
You
ju-
know?
it takes different things to trigger all of that stuff. Like he could be good now. Like even was times when he was just breaking, and I was just like, whoa. I had to go back and like re-edit again because I was like, oh no, this has to be he's he's keeping it together, but people don't understand. Like that's not easy. That's not to see your child. Like that's not easy, man. That's not easy at all. And then knowing you
No,
gotta live on without them is like it's even harder, you know.
and he went through 2 years of that.
Mm.
You know, 2 years of back and that was the thing, like, you know, Zach was talking about, like, you know, it wasn't just like, okay, well, we found out and now she's sick and now she passed. It was a lot of, oh, she's going to be better. Oh no, she's
Yeah,
not. Oh, look, she's getting better. Oh no, she's not. You know what I mean? That's a fucking emotional roller coaster
absolutely.
that is unreal, you know? And
Absolutely.
I couldn't, man, you know, it would have been sad no matter what. But now I have a kid like that, little guy. Holy shit, that hit me.
Yep.
You know, I mean, I went home and I hugged that boy, and we wrestled for probably an extra hour and a half that night. You know,
Yeah. Yeah. When
and
they're that young is the
and
most important time, man. Most important time.
yeah, yeah. And I'm hoping that, who knows, maybe the podcast type thing will take off enough to where, I'll be able to have more time at home with them.
Yeah.
I think it
Yeah.
Right
will.
now, I go 6 days a week tattooing. And when you own a business, it's not like, you're off the clock and then you're good.
Tell me about it.
Right.
Yeah, the clock don't fucking stop. And
Oh.
and God bless my wife that she knows this, because there's a lot of women out there who probably, honestly, we can't, we were in a little bit of trouble there at one point because of a lot of that. Because I was just doing so much, and we came to an understanding, and her patience is unreal because she understands that, like, I'm always on the clock. I mean, I stay busy, and I don't think a lot of people can deal with that.
That's how you put food on the table.
Facts.
Exactly. And it's how I allow my family to have their time together. My wife's a tattoo artist,
Oh,
and
word.
Yeah, you were teaching
yeah,
before you left Florida, right?
yeah, she's good. Yeah, she picked right up. But she decided a little while ago that she was like, I just don't want to do this right now. I want to stay at home and raise our boy, and I was like, dope, do it. Run it. She was like, when he gets older, maybe I'll come back. And I got her station set up over there. It's the pink one. And she told me, she said, yeah, just find another artist to put in there. And I told her no. I said, I'll keep that station right the way it is. When you want to come back, you come back.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't want.
dope.
I don't care about getting nobody else in here. You know what I mean? Like, it can stay that way until she wants to come back.
Right.
If she wants to, I don't know. It's up to her. She can do whatever the hell she wants.
I love that you give that freedom.
She's earned it, man. That
Yeah.
lady is, she's solid, and she's a good mom,
Yeah.
and she's a great wife.
Anybody that could put up with our shit is pretty good.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Speaking for
Like, I
myself.
wouldn't put up with my shit. I wouldn't put up with my shit. I'm like, hell no. But no, it's amazing when you find the right people.
Yep.
And I just want everybody to understand that life, don't ever count nothing out, man.
Oh yeah. Huh. You don't know what the next day is gonna bring you. You could be
Nah,
you could be at Walmart as a greeter, and the next minute you on stage with Kanye West playing a ukulele.
it's weird.
You don't know. I'm telling you, my life has been
Yeah,
like that.
no,
Yeah.
It's been like,
same.
whoa, I'm doing this. I would never thought I'd be an editor ever in my life.
No,
A girl asked me in
no.
Puerto Rico. A girl asked me in Puerto Rico because she see me with a camera. She said, "You edit videos?" I said, "No." She said, "You sure about that?" I said, "You know what? Not yet." And that's when I started to learn how to edit. Just because a girl asked me
Yeah,
that.
like, hold up.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, let me learn. Fuck it. You know what I mean?
I,
So you just
I
don't
wonder if
never
a guy
know.
asked you if you'd be doing it. Some hot chick asked you, so you're
Right.
like, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna learn that shit.
Right.
That
Wouldn't
sounds like
even
a
been
good
a thing.
skill.
I'm like, edit. Why you want me to edit? Like,
Well, thank God
I
for
think
that
most of
girl.
the skills that we learn as men is because some chick thought it was cool.
facts. That is so true. That is so true.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm like,
man.
hell yeah, I know how to build that. I don't know how to build that. I'll
Nah,
Google that
man,
shit
that's
though.
right.
That part. Yeah. What's funny, that just reminded me of when I first got married, my mom pulled my then wife to the side and she goes, "Honey, he don't know how to do shit." And
Ah,
I asked her later, I said, "Mom, I know how to do quite a bit of things." And she's like, "I know, but I'm just saving you from having to do shit." And I was like, "Oh, bet." So
Hey.
apparently, after about 5 years, some shit started breaking around the house, and I just naturally just went and fixed it. And my wife goes, "Oh, you know how to do shit? Your mom said you didn't know how to
look,
do shit." I was like, "I know how to do shit."
I like that. You know what? You got to set your standards low.
Hey,
So
man.
when you go high,
Yeah.
they impressed.
Mom was looking out.
She was looking out. She knows exactly how women think. She knows.
Well, I'll tell you the problem, it backfires on you though, because as soon as you start
Oh
doing a little
man,
shit you know how to do, all of a sudden my wife thinks I know how to do way too much shit that I
everything.
ain't never even. I'm like, what? Like, I don't know how to do. Well, fuck it, I'll learn. You know what I mean? But like, she's like, yeah. You know, we need to build this chicken coop and fucking do all this. And I'm like, okay. You know, like,
Oh
yeah. So all of a
man.
sudden they get too much faith in you.
Right, right.
Yep.
Hey,
Well, thank
Yeah.
God
I'm
for
like,
YouTube University.
oh,
tell
no
me about
kidding.
it.
No
Oh
kidding. YouTube is
man.
YouTube got me to fix my fucking tankless hot water heater.
Nice.
No, thank God for
Yeah,
YouTube owes. We owe YouTube money for real. Like
Yeah.
if we had to
no,
pay
for
for
real.
YouTube,
Yeah,
I would pay for it. I would
I
if
do
we
pay
had
for it.
to.
Do you?
Well, I mean, for the ads free, but if we had to, I would. That would be the one platform that I would have no problem paying a yearly subscription for. Like I would pay it up front because it's so
Yeah,
useful.
it
Everything
is.
about
It
it.
really is.
From the
And
bull
I'm
crap
just
to the good
thankful
stuff.
that,
Like
yeah, I'm thankful people put shit on there.
yes, yes.
It's
It's
crazy
came
how
a
that.
long way, man.
Yeah, it's crazy how that thing emerged, and it's now the number one or the only place really that you can upload videos for free, and you can just
Facts.
do it as much as you want. There's like how many millions of videos people are uploading every
A
single day,
day. Yes.
and like where do
Insane.
they store all this shit? People are worried about Chat GPT heating up the earth.
Right.
I'm like, what about YouTube servers, man?
Facts. I seen something the other day that was talking about all of that stuff. And remember Ustream? Ustream was the first thing that everybody started going live on and all of that. And I
Yep.
guess they got bought out by some overseas country and then they just like disappeared somewhere. But if Ustream was still around too, that would have been like the two competitions. But
Yep.
man, YouTube took it over, man, and they monopolized it, man, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
It's amazing that like because there. I mean, think like you were saying, there's millions of that videos a day going up. It's weird that anybody even like watches what I put up. Like when I do lives, I'm always confused. I'm like, why are people watching me? I'm like, I mean, people should be outside. Like it's nice out. You know what I mean? Like
Because
That's where it's gone
it's
to.
weird.
That's where it's gone to. You know
Yeah.
what happened? COVID did that.
Yeah.
COVID when everybody was stuck in the house, and I'm mad because I didn't take advantage of it. Like I was looking at people like they were crazy and they were just on their phones all the time and just in the phone. I'm just like, bro, well, I'm not trying to go live for nobody, but I missed out because everybody gained at least 100,000 subscribers easy when that happened. Like
That's crazy.
it was the easiest thing because everybody was stuck in the house. But I was at work. Shit, I was working on Navy ships, so I couldn't be on my phone all the time. So yeah, that's the
Yeah,
only thing I wish I would have had 100,000 subscribers for sure right now, easy.
Yeah, we've developed
I
this.
don't even know. I don't even remember what the hell I was doing during COVID. Oh, you know what? I was one of them weirdos. It I was in Colorado and when COVID hit and I got all freaked out, when I'm like, end of the world's coming. So I went and bought property like in the middle of Kentucky's nowhere, you know what I mean? Just like and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna I made a fortress out there.
Nice.
And then I was like, oh, this shit's boring.
Yeah, it wasn't anything. But we have developed this.
No.
And I don't know if it's because of COVID, but I think it was already going to happen. COVID just escalated it super fast. But this new digital age where everybody's got their damn nose in their phones and you can see the curvature of their neck starting to
Yes.
curve over, because they're always looking down at their damn phone. But it's just like, that's what people want. They want an escape from their reality because reality kind of sucks right now for most people. Most people they work
I
at.
love my reality.
I know. That's why I said most people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that shit.
There's gonna
Yeah,
be a
but
new human coming soon. From they're gonna a new thumb, a new hand, a new neck, a new everything. It's gonna come from that. Give it like 2 or 3 generations, and you're gonna see the social media humpback and all of that. I'm telling you,
I'm just
you go
waiting
like
for the
that.
bionic eyes.
No, I get those.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
gonna start to scroll with their eyes on it.
As you see, like the augmented reality right in your eyeball.
Uh-huh.
You see how fast you're driving. You see like little things popping up over people's heads that tell you like where they live and who they are and shit.
We already close enough
Oh,
to it.
that's
We just got
crazy.
it's glasses. We just got the,
Oh
the
yeah.
Google glasses now. We close enough.
When it all comes down to it, there's not going to be any secrets anymore.
Oh no.
Everybody's going to know everything. There's not going to be any need for passwords.
That's scary, man.
It is very scary.
Ooh, you done
Yeah.
already?
Yeah,
You done already?
I just finished. Yeah,
Yo,
yeah, just finished.
This dude is he's the fastest. Yo, this dude is so funny. I was telling him earlier.
I'm the
sitting there
fastest tattoo artist I know, and I know a lot of tattoo artists.
Yeah, I'm sad I never got one from you while you were here, but you know that was my procrastination.
That's wow.
You gotta come out to Washington.
Yeah, that's probably not going to happen anytime soon, but when I do, I'll for sure look you up.
It's beautiful out here, my man.
Nah, I
I
definitely
know
want to
it
come
looks
out that way.
gorgeous out there. When you were the
Yeah.
other day, you were sitting on your back porch and you saw the dogs back there and a little barn, and yeah, it looks gorgeous out there.
Yeah, yeah, we just
Man, we gotta take a
finished.
photo trip out there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can you see that?
Oh, he
Yeah,
really
beautiful,
knocked that
man.
out. That is dope. Yo, he knocked that out quick as hell. Shade and everything. What the heck?
I could
Like,
not
and
draw
talking to
that
us.
that
And
straight.
talking to listen, if he wasn't talking to us, it would have been faster.
Probably.
Whoa.
And I'm gonna
Hey, shout out,
wrap
man.
this real
Thank you.
quick.
Thank you so much for
and
allowing us to
hangs out.
have your leg in the shot while he was doing your tattoo.
I told her when she came in, I said, it might be a little weird. I got to do like this podcast in the middle of doing your tattoo. And she's like, okay. Like,
No,
we're just
shout
gonna
out
let
to
that
her.
hang
She
out
a
for a
trooper,
bit.
man.
I'm gonna get some pictures in a minute. No, she was cool about it. And I was just like, yeah, it's gonna be weird. I was like, don't worry, I can tattoo while I'm doing it.
Let me ask you
You like
something.
it?
This is an off the wall question, but I'm a watch guy, and your watch is that the Pepsi?
Yeah. Yeah, I collect watches.
It's on my list, brother. It's on my list.
Yeah, I collect watches. I collect Jordan like sneakers too, like Jordans and Dunks and Air Ones.
That's my
I
shit
got
right there.
the biggest collection I know of. Like, check these out. These are some dope ass Dunks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
wish
because
I
I
want to start
wear work
I don't
shoes.
want to start pulling out closet shit, but I got.
I was just gonna say you got that in common with
yeah. I've sold in the last 3 years. I sold over 150 pairs of sneakers. So it's down.
Oh,
I'm only
yeah.
at 80. I'm at like 80 right now. So I done lost.
I
a
got two
big
pairs
portion.
of shoes. I got two pairs of shoes. I got a pair of
Hey,
Airwalk
can
and
you
some
guys
Doc
give me
Martens.
you guys give me 1 minute real
Yeah, do
quick?
your thing. Do
Yeah,
your
go
thing.
for
Do
it.
your
We'll
thing.
talk amongst ourselves.
Okay.
Smoke them
all right.
if you got them.
Damn right. There's one of the other artists here. Let's call him.
What's up, bud?
What's good, man? How you feeling?
He
Yes,
was
sir.
the fellow that was tattooing the dude who fell out onto the floor.
Oh shit!
Ah, okay.
Nice.
It was interesting.
Dude got a 20-minute tattoo turned into an hour.
Oh my god! Did y'all have to
Word, what
call
was he
like
getting?
ambulance or anything?
Nah.
No.
Nah. If anything, you just call him names, he gets back up. Yeah. Some people just, I don't know. It hits them a little different.
Yeah.
That is wild, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, my longest
Luckily-
session was 4 hours on my back, and that was the longest time I ever sat in a chair. And we went straight. He was like, "You want to come back?" I said, "Hell no! You better get this shit done today."
Yeah, 4 hours is a pretty good time.
I did 11 hours on my side, but it was split. It was 7.5, and then we did the rest on the second day. I couldn't. It was realism. It was a realism artist. She has a shop, her own shop down in Orlando now, Evermore Tattoo. And but yeah, that was the cheapest, longest, most painful tattoo I ever had.
Cheapest, longest, painful tattoo.
Yeah, she was doing a special.
Some of them, like my head, like this.
Yeah,
That
was,
No,
was,
that shit fire.
yeah, that was about 3.5 hours. And that last half an hour, I hated everybody.
I bet.
Oof.
I'm cursing out. Colin did it, the fellow you just seen out there.
Oh,
He's the
okay.
one who did it. I was cursing him out. I'm like, dude, I hate tattoos. They're stupid. Nobody should get them. You know what I mean? Like
No, he killed
nobody
that.
should have
That
a
shit's
tattoo.
fire. That's
Yeah,
fire.
It is. It is. He did a good job. He did my other one too over here.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he
let me ask
when
you-
you're doing your videos, you're always got the side of your head so you can see one of the other tattoos when you're doing your
Yeah.
videos.
I'm out of room, so like that's about what I got left in my head. You know. Yeah, at that point, I'm just like, all right. So I've already figured I'm gonna do the whole head.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
about
I'm
your
gonna get
neck?
my.
You ever
I'm
do
not
your neck?
gonna do my throat probably. Maybe I will. I got my neck done on both sides.
Yeah.
I might do my throat, but I always got a beard, so I don't want to have to shave my beard to get it done. You know.
Right.
No.
You can't even
Yeah.
display it. Yeah.
Nah, it's bad enough I'm bald. I don't need to have no beard too. You know, like, that wouldn't go over so well. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm sure your wife she might disown you.
Dude,
Oh,
no
man.
joke. She told me that. She told me, she was like, "You shave. I don't know, man. This might not go so well." And I'm like, "I
Gotta
got a
wait.
good chin. I'm not one of them dudes with no chin." You know what I
Right.
mean? She was like, "Don't care."
Don't care.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's
Gotta
the
wear a
weirdest
medical
thing that
mask.
people get so hung up on our facial hair. And like, I grew my hair out long again, and people, I threatened to cut it all off, and they're like, if you cut your hair off or shave your beard, I swear to God. I'm like, why do you care what my face or head looks like? Why?
Yo, people got input on that. I got one client. This dude, he looks like a cross between a young Kenny Rogers and Wolverine, and
Okay.
Okay.
he's cool as shit. And this dude's got the most
man.
perfect silver full head of hair, just epic. And that son of a bitch shaved it off. And when
Oh,
he came in the shop, I almost kicked him out. I was like, dude, you like coming from a bald guy, you just did some dumb shit. Like
Yeah,
what's wrong
yeah.
with you? You know?
Oh
you
man,
took
that's
you took
wild.
offense to that shit.
I really did. No, I really did. I was
You
like,
could have
what's
gave it to
wrong
me.
with you? Oh man. And he looked cool without it though. I tell him that. I mean he did, but like still, what the fuck, man?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Like,
That's
I can't grow hair, but I can grow a good beard.
Hey, top or bottom. I mean, we can get Tristan to Photoshop your beard on top of your head if you
I
want.
know, right?
I'll just get a toupee. I'll just rock it like a wig or some shit.
I don't know. They got these new things now that like suction cup to your head, and
A
you like,
suction cup wig.
yeah, or they glue them or something. But you can like swim, you can shower, and they don't come off.
Nah, they
What
definitely got hair
what is the
BBLs
world
now.
coming to, man?
They
I
definitely
know.
got
Like
hair BBLs.
I'm hopefully bionic eyes.
I'll take the bionic eye. I don't want a suction cup fucking hair piece.
No, no, no. We don't need that.
That
Yeah,
sounds that sounds wrong.
It sounds awful.
they gluing it on and everything now. They got guys
Like
literally gluing on wigs and everything.
Yep.
that's what our science is doing, you know.
Oh man, I tell you.
It's that and erection medicine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Well, one of these days we'll figure out an erection medicine that grows hair, and I'm buying stock in that shit.
Two
You
for
know, like,
one.
yo, somebody, I'm gonna make 10 million at that.
Oh, dude, you better get in early because it's gonna blow up fast.
What? Oh man.
People, people are
Everybody
fucking
walking
crazy.
around with the long hair, be like, I know what you on.
Yeah, yeah. They got long hair and stiff pants.
Right.
Yeah. All of a sudden the pants get short.
Is that a rocket in your pocket, or are you just excited to see me?
Oh man, hilarious.
You know, all you gotta do is just come up with like just get some Tic Tacs, say that's what it is, and it takes 5 years, make like 100 mil and dip out the Thailand.
Facts. It's a whole placebo. People believe in
Whole
anything.
placebo, yeah.
Man,
Yeah, they won't even know.
tell me
They
about it.
won't even know what happened.
Yeah, if you're a
I
good
was
salesman,
like,
you could pretty much pitch anything and people would believe it. I've
man,
seen
I
a
think
lady make sauce in her bathtub and people bought that shit.
What?
I swear
what
it was on
the
TikTok.
what?
It's called
What
like
kind
the
of
pink
videos
sauce.
you watching, my
It
man?
was called a pink sauce. It was a big thing. It was like sold at Walmart and all this shit.
Oh, the pink liquid shit.
Yeah, it started. She
Yeah.
started in a bathtub, and people was buying that shit.
That's disgusting.
Wild.
I
Putting
mean,
real glitter in it and everything.
people do buy farts in
That's
jars.
beyond disgusting. Farts and joys. Is this where this podcast is going now?
Yeah, that's what we. This
Oh,
is
this
what
We're
we
on
do.
the farts and joys.
Normally, I think you're our first guest on this format, but
Yeah.
normally it's just me and Tristan, and
Oh,
we.
really?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Normally we just do we just go off and just kind of we're both a little ADHD, and we just kind of trail off into like little different rabbit holes and shit. And sometimes it gets real weird.
Because we're both used to interviewing, right? So like once we get a, we're not interviewing each other. We
Yeah.
we go over here, we just talk about different world views, everything, and just giving our take on it, you know. And we've been wanting to do this for a long time, so it's perfect that you're the first guest and everything, you know. And and I just want to let everybody know this is my first time editing a long form because I'm not gonna call this a podcast at this point. It's like an
It's a
episode.
show.
Yeah, it's a show, man.
Yeah,
And
it's kind of
and
more like a show, I
yeah.
guess.
And that's how I wanted to approach it. And I'm just glad that Uzi loved it and everybody else is receptive to it, because
You know what I
trust me,
think?
as an editor, it's
Yeah.
hard. You just sit here you scared, you terrified. You don't know if you're doing what somebody else is gonna like or not. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You're just like,
You
I
have to hope that you've
after all
got
these
the vision.
hours, you like this shit.
I say you take that first episode and farm that shit out to A&E and Discovery and some of these major, Netflix and stuff like that.
Facts.
You never know, brother. You might have something
Facts.
gold there.
It's a pilot. That's a pilot episode right there.
Yo, you know what? I would so be down for that. You want me to lower your chair? Yeah. I would so be down for that. Honestly, that's kind of my retirement plan. I want somebody to come along and give me a couple $1 million for my
There you go.
ideas, and then I can just, chill at home.
Yep.
I'd be so bored.
No, listen, there's ways of doing this, right? And there's
see it?
ways of you putting out clips and then doing either a Patreon or something like that where people will go and watch the full version. And then after a certain amount of time, like maybe about 2 or 3 months.
Are you okay with it? Okay, we'll put some second skin. Go ahead and climb back up. Okay. I'm listening to you guys. I'm just getting her prepped
Yeah,
up.
do your
She's
thing,
getting ready.
You got work
Yeah.
going. It's all good.
But about maybe about 2 or 3 months after that, once you get like maybe a full season or something, you put that thing on Tubi and you make money off of Tubi. You get what I'm saying? So you make money
farm
behind
that shit to Netflix, dude.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Even if you're not
Netflix
gonna do it
buy
that
everything.
way, you
They
have other
do.
ways of doing. So Say it
Netflix
again?
buys everything. They will
Yeah,
buy
man.
if
They
it's
do
if
buy
they,
everything.
but that's why they're smart. I mean, that's why they're making so much money hand over foot.
So true. So true.
I'm gonna sell out to Netflix.
That's
I'll
what-
sell out. Hey, Netflix, if you're listening, Tubi, all you something. I'll sell out. You can go ahead and buy them.
Same. Me too.
I ain't got no morals when it comes to that, man. It's all good.
Could you
Right,
imagine
just
if
give me
that's all
check.
you did every day was just just do tattoos for fun and talk to
I
people?
would no. I'm not even joking. I would fucking love to. Like I
Yeah.
would listen. I'm always going to tattoo. It don't matter. But I would love to just not not do it for the money. I would like just to do dope art and get paid doing something else. But I got to get
Absolutely.
paid at least as much as I do doing this. But that's kind of
Facts.
like
Facts.
I want to be able to make the same amount of money.
Oh, you'd probably be making a lot more.
Yeah, it would be cool, man. Like I mean, that's kind of what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping to be one of those weirdos who just kind of make it.
Well, you never know
If I
these
was up there,
days.
man. Oh, I'm sorry, go Jim. Go
Oh,
Jim.
I was just saying, you never know who's going to pop off these days. You never know what's going to take and what people are going to cling on to. And it seems to me, judging by your follower base, that they really, they're really clinging to you and they're supporting and, and
Oh,
all
they're so cool. Good
Yeah.
people.
yeah.
Yeah.
They really are, and they really are. I try to give as much props as I can to my client base because they're really really good people, and they stick by me.
That's
But like you were saying, you don't know what takes off. I mean, that fucking Hawk Tua chick made millions. What the fuck?
Right. You never know, man.
I can't get a piece of that pie. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
I'm telling you.
I mean, you get some of them Hawk Tua coins.
Fucking Hawk Tua fucking made. I think she went to jail, didn't she?
Well, that was why. I don't think she did. I think she just kind of stepped out of the limelight because of she created, well, I don't know if she created it or somebody in her team, because before then she had a fucking team of people. But
She screwed some people over.
they made a Bitcoin that was called the Hawk Tua coin. And it shot up so much, and then they cashed out immediately. So
it was like a pump and dump.
right, pump and dump. That's total fraud, and you will go to jail for that. But I think
Yeah.
she's claiming ignorance, which is, I mean, come on.
Pretty ignorant.
Yeah, look at what she got famous for.
Yeah,
Right,
exactly.
right.
I
Facts.
kind of, I might believe she might actually be dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just found out how Bitcoin is right the other day when I looked it up, because I was on looking up bullion and looking up gold and silver, and I just clicked on that site. I was like, oh, this is how Bitcoin works. Now I get it. You know what I'm saying? Crypto and all that. I started reading up
Yeah.
on. I was like,
I
oh,
can
I
handle
didn't
all of
understand it.
that, but when it comes to like NFTs, like you
It's the
lost.
dumbest thing ever. Yeah,
There you
NFTs
go.
is dumb. Yeah,
Yeah.
You're
but
gonna keep this
crypto,
on for about
which
24
to me is so funny because the person that made it is
hours.
still not even known. They don't even know who the hell this guy is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uzi might be able to make it on on NFTs because he's an artist.
Fuck no, dude. That's just weird.
You could become like Beeple.
You know what though, man? I'm not gonna knock it. Maybe that'll be the thing that retires me. I don't know.
Could be.
Is this still a thing then? I don't think
I
people.
Oh yeah.
don't.
Still.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
People.
I have
It's just,
no clue.
all it is digital art.
I
Like
like
Right,
cat.
right.
I know, right? I like Cash too. Cash, Cream, Cash,
Right.
everything around me.
dollar bill, y'all.
Took him a minute to get there, didn't it?
Dude, I'm a little slow in my older age.
It's like cash, cream, yeah. Get the money, dollar bill, y'all.
That's it. That's it. Well, Uzi, man,
Oh
we don't
man.
want to take up more of your time, brother. I think we're about at our peak. We usually try to keep this around an hour anyhow.
Yeah, man, it's been fun.
Yeah, absolutely, brother. And I wish you all the success in doing what you're doing, and as well as just your tattoo shop and everything in your life, your family life. I hope it all goes, just perfect. Everything in your life, brother.
I
You deserve
appreciate
it.
you guys and same with y'all, man. And
Definitely.
we'll be chatting.
Oh
Of
yeah,
course. You already know
Yeah,
you could come back on here
that.
and chit chat with us anytime. We'll sit down and watch you tattoo.
I'll take you up on that.
All right,
All
my
right,
brother.
brother.
Take
All
it
right,
Y'all be
easy.
man.
safe.
You
All right,
guys.
Peace.
bro. Appreciate you.
Well, that, ladies and gentlemen, was Uzi. No last name, no middle name. It's just Uzi.
It's Uzi.
Bruh, bruh. He's super cool. I
Facts.
met him when he was here in Jacksonville. He came down to when we had the shop. He came down to like he was looking at a place to he wanted to work out of until he could get his own place. And he came up there. He would come up there quite frequently, and just hang out. And like I said, he was a little intimidating, at first, before because until he smiles, you're like, does this guy even have, I mean, where are we at here? You find out he comes up on I mean, just like the aura, what I mean? The dude rides up on a motorcycle, bald head, big old beard, it just like you find out he's in an MC and you're like, oh shit, this dude's like for real, he's legit, and we didn't know anything about him, and I'm a timid motherfucker anyways, so it's just like, but over time you get to know him and you're like, oh, he's a good ass dude,
Right.
like
Right.
I saw him, and Uzi, when you watch this, I hope you don't get mad I tell the story, but he did something um while at the shop. We were talking about the MC and stuff, and he was like, like talking about the prospects, like the guys that are coming into the MC, but they're like, it's basically like they haze them like a fraternity almost,
Right.
but it's
Right.
all in good fun and everybody gets to do it. And once you're in, now you get to do it to the newbies. But he called one of the guys up. He goes, and they have like an app and they can see where everybody's at. So he saw one of the guys was there. He hit the button, called him up. He goes, hey man, I see you're in the area. He's like, I'm almost out of cigarettes. Run over here to this store and buy me a pack of cigarettes and get over here and give it to me. And the dude was like, didn't even question it. He just goes, all right, I'll be right there. Pulls up with his wife, and it's a pickup truck. He's got his wife and his kid in the middle of seat of the pickup truck. Comes into the shop with a pack of cigarettes, and Uzi's like, man, you good? And he looked a little distraught, and he's like, look, man, he's like, time's tough. He's like, money is tight. He's like, I don't know if I'm gonna make these bills. And Uzi just pulled out a wad of money and handed him, just gave him money. He goes, look, man, He's like, you did good. I appreciate you. Take this money. I hope it helps. And I was like, okay, that's a stand up dude right there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, and I think that that's probably like he won't admit to that. Probably he won't say, you know, or talk about those things because he's humble. You know what
Right.
I mean? He's like he's not one of these guys that's out here going, you know, like filming it on and putting it
Hmm.
on YouTube that like I gave this guy money. He's not like that at all.
Yeah, it was a part of his life.
Right. That's just who he is. If you
Yeah.
need it, he got it. He giving it to you. You know. So,
Mhm.
like I said, good dude. I'm glad the two of you guys are working together, and I really do hope that it takes off and you guys prosper from this, both of you.
Definitely.
Um, that has become my life goal here recently, and I've kind of I don't know, man. I want to expose as many people as will allow me to expose them. And if I can help a friend or gain a new friend and then help them in any type of way, in the ways that I can. Let me rephrase
Facts.
that. You know, and all I have is my small little platform, but I'm more than welcome. I mean, more than happy to share it with anyone. You know, and that's just
Small, big platform.
huh?
Small, big platform.
I mean, you know, it's whatever, but like it's my baby. So to me, it's super important. But yeah, I love it. I love what y'all are doing together. The video was awesome. I watched it. It was a tearjerker. And, you know, and I know, you know, not every story that comes through there is going to be like that, but that's the anticipation. That's what kind of people anticipate. They're like, "Oh, is it what are we going to get today? Is it going to be
Yeah.
comedy? Is it going to be, you know, science fiction? Is it going to be another tearjerker? Like what's happening today?"
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a reality show.
Definitely. Definitely, man. Because you definitely stepping into somebody else's reality, you know, whether it's like you said, humor or pain. But I think it definitely has some meat and potatoes to it, man, for sure. You know, and
100%.
as long as he trusts me enough to keep going with it and you know, kind of just that's what I like when people just let me just kind of just do my thing and they just like, hey, I trust you even though I don't know you, but
Yeah. Well, what's funny
do
is
your
like
thing.
you guys are pretty similar in a lot of ways. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah,
anything you do, he's gonna love.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, it was pretty dope. I just, you know, of course, I keep him updated on certain things. So because I try to show him like, hey, I'm doing this, doing this. This is the reason why this is taking so long. This is that. And he's just like, man, do your thing, bro. Like, you know.
Yeah.
So
No, I think
yeah,
it's good. I think it's great. And for those that are watching this podcast, if you've made it this far, go is his YouTube channel Ink
it's
Therapy
a
with Uzi?
ink. Yes, ink there, Ruby Uzi. Yes, I
Yeah, I
think.
followed it,
Yeah,
but yeah, it's Ink Therapy with Uzi on YouTube. Go check out that channel. Give him a subscribe. Like some, you know, watch and like the videos. Share them if you want. You know, I'm sure he wouldn't be mad if you clipped them up yourself and put them and
facts.
reposted them. I know I sure wouldn't mind, and I know Tristan wouldn't mind either.
Yeah,
Um, you know, and while you're at it, you can go check out
clip us up.
well, subscribe to his channel and subscribe to mine. You got Jamerica Network, and you got I always fuck this up. It's Undivision or what? Say it again. Undiluted.
Undivision.
Your
Everybody
email.
messes it up.
Well, it's
Trust me.
because
Some
your email.
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah, 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 yeah.
Univision on email, but like I'm sorry to give out your email address. Now you're gonna get all those dick
No,
pics.
no, no. That's the I want shit. Send me some shit. Yeah. Just
Okay.
just don't send me no bullshit.
Undivision 2022 email. No, but yeah, give him a follow, and then maybe if you think about it, you can hit up the Graybeard podcast. Been having some great guests. I've got a guy coming this weekend. His name is Noah Bennett. He is a an actor and a playwright, and he and also educator is what it says in his bio. But quite an interesting fella, to
Hmm.
be sure. Yeah, I'm excited about it.
I don't even
Um,
know him.
I've got no producer, so I've figured out I've got this new piece of equipment that does auto switching, so I figured that out yesterday. Hopefully
Okay.
it'll go well and we won't have any issues. But yeah, I guess that's it for me. Is there anything you want to say, Tristan?
Nah, you pretty much said it, man. Y'all know, y'all go follow everything, man. Follow all the social medias. It's gonna be across the screen. If it's not across the screen, it'll be in the description. If it ain't in the description, leave in the comments that y'all want to know where we at, man. You know, we here. Trust me,
That's
we all
what's
over. If you don't see us by now, I ain't doing my goddamn job.
Yeah, you about to see these two ugly mugs a lot.
Facts.
All right, my brother.
You already.
Peace out.
Peace.
Oddly enough, podcast.
Oh shit. Cast. I'm slow.
You're all right, man. I'm slow too. All right, we'll see y'all next week. Bye.